Hi guys, this is George back here with another vlog, and today I'm here at Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. I'm really excited to get back into this park. There are so many attractions here in this park, and as well as that, there's a lot to talk about for the future of this park as well. So to start with, I think I'm going to head over to Haunted Mansion, because that's one of my favourite Disney attractions, so I'm really looking forward to getting back on that. But yeah, there's so much to see here today and so much to talk about, so let's head into the park and get on some rides. Here we go, it's about time to board the Doom Buggy. I'll try and get some footage on here, but I don't know how much the camera will pick up. So if not, then I won't put any footage in. But I'll see how it turns out.
Our library is well stocked with priceless first editions. Only ghost stories, of course. And marble busts of the greatest ghost writers the literary world has ever known. They have all listened.
So the Haunted Mansion was absolutely fantastic there, one of my favourite Disney attractions. Of course, I've ridden a few versions of this now. I've ridden Phantom Manor at Disneyland Paris, which is a different name but similar kind of theme. I've done the one in California, however I've only done the one in California when it's had the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. I do think it's cool how they do that, however, yeah, it would have been nice to be able to see it in its original state, because it is really nice getting back on this one where it's like the original way that the ride is supposed to be. And it was really cool seeing the Nightmare Before Christmas one, and I did really enjoy it, but it's nice to see the original one as well. It's a fantastic ride, it's long, some great theming, the onboard audio, operation's really good as well, with it being one of those Omnimover style dark rides where it just doesn't stop moving and you keep going on and it just keeps going through. Of course they can stop it if they need to. It stopped a couple times during my ride, just to, if they need some extra time to get someone on or off. But yeah, it's a fantastic ride, really, really well done. So now let's talk about the future of this area here in Magic Kingdom. So of course here we've got the iconic Rivers of America, and it's not here at the moment, but the Liberty Bell riverboat is currently making its way round. And this area is going to be closing on the 7th of July. So if you want to come and get your final rides on the Liberty Bell riverboat, and also your final walks around Tom Sawyer Island just over there, the 7th of July is when this area is going to be closing to make way for a new Cars area that's going to be part of Frontierland just here. So yeah, it's going to be known as Piston Peak. There's going to be a couple of different attractions here. Rumours suggest that it's going to be the same ride system as the Cars ride at Disney California Adventure. And yeah, it's interesting to see with this. I've definitely got my opinions on this change to the park. So of course the Rivers of America is very iconic. It's a very iconic part of Disney heritage. Of course, it was one of the first things to open at the original Disneyland in California. It was one of Walt Disney's original ideas for Disneyland, and a lot of people are very upset that the Rivers of America is going to be closing. For me, I'm not too bothered about it. I mean, yes, it is a part of Disney heritage, however I don't have a really close connection to it like a lot of other people do. However, it is clear that a lot of other people are going to miss this and are very upset about the removal of it. However, what concerns me more about this, well, I've got two concerns with this really. One, I feel like it's not going to fit in particularly well with Big Thunder Mountain. You've got Big Thunder Mountain just around the corner, and I feel like this is going to really stick out like a sore thumb next to that. I feel like it's not really going to fit in very well with it, and it's going to look a bit, I don't know, I feel like it's just going to look a bit weird with it. And also, my other concern with this is I don't understand why they're not just building it somewhere new. Walt Disney World, it's clear they have no shortage of space. They have absolutely loads of space. What I don't understand is that they're getting rid of something that clearly means so much to a lot of people and replacing it with something when they could easily just build it in a completely new area and not have to get rid of anything. Also with this park, this is the busiest theme park in the world. The more rides in this park, the better. With the Liberty Bell riverboat here, that's taking up more capacity. If they then went and built the Cars attraction somewhere else, that's more rides, more capacity in a park that needs capacity. So yeah, I don't really understand why they're removing this to build this new area. I don't understand, but like maybe they could have built it behind Big Thunder Mountain. There's so much space here. They could have easily just built it somewhere else. Why they're taking something out that's so iconic and means a lot of people to replace this with is beyond me, because I do find that a really weird decision. There you go, there's the Liberty Bell riverboat, the noise of it, absolutely brilliant. I will miss the sounds of the Liberty Bell riverboat coming around here. I'll have a ride on there later on to say goodbye to it, one more ride on it. But yeah, I really don't understand the decision process behind this, because they could pretty easily just build it somewhere else. In terms of the concept art that was shown a few days ago, I do really like the look of the concept art. I think this is going to be a fantastic investment. However, yeah, I just wish it was going somewhere else and not replacing anything that was already here. And here comes the Liberty Bell riverboat. Yeah, I'll go for a ride on that later. However, for now, I'm going to go for a ride on Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is new since I was last here. So behind me you can see Tiana's Bayou Adventure, previously known as Splash Mountain. So yeah, I never rode this as Splash Mountain. However, a couple years ago, it was rethemed into Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And when this was first announced, just like with this Cars expansion, I was a bit worried about how it's going to fit in with Frontierland. Like, you look at Big Thunder Mountain over there, and this looks very different compared to that. However, it's still in the same area. But with this, it looks good in person when you look over here, but then you look over there, and I have to say, it still does look a little bit weird, but I am looking forward to going on this. It looks like a great ride. Some of the animatronics on here look really good. Apparently it's a long ride. It's very humid today, so I'm looking forward to getting on a water ride. And yeah, I'm definitely interested to try this out. I am looking forward to it, of course. I've got nothing to compare it to with the fact that I never went on Splash Mountain, so I am looking forward to going on it. However, yeah, I still feel like this would have been a better fit somewhere else in the park. Maybe if they'd kept Splash Mountain and then done something else with the Princess, like another Princess and the Frog attraction somewhere else. Because yeah, this is it definitely looks a little bit out of place here.
We're going to the bayou.
Just a little sprinkle there. Here we go into a dark ride scene. Oh, look at this. Oh, it smells nice in here. Oh, wow. Look at that animatronic. This is cute in here, I like this.
I would love for y'all to play at my party tonight.
These cats are words.
gotta keep searching high and low.
There's the crocodile's bum. Here we go, we've got a drop here. Yeah, there's a drop here. Here we go, drop number 2. Spacing the boats out a bit. Here we go. How big's it going to be? That's the question. Whoa! Oh, it's quite big. Oh, wow. Oh, it's got an airtime hill. Some of the animatronics in here are brilliant. Like the theming, the animatronic. It's such a cheerful ride. Banging on his bongos. Have we got another drop? We got another drop. Whee! Just a small one there. This is so good. Here we go, we might get a little sprinkle here. Look at this is so good. It's really long as well. Here we go, we're going back outside now. It's loud in here. Oh, look at that view. Oh, straight to the drop. Whee! Oh, yeah, there we go. That was really good. Nice little sprinkle there as well. Here we go, forget about that last drop. This is the big one here. Whoa, what a drop. Intense. Welcome to Fleur de Bayou, I think it is. Bayou. Oh wow, look at, oh, this is a big scene. Look at this. I just got dripped on. I can't believe how long it is. It's still going. How long have we been going for? Over 11 minutes.
Knows how to make a party special. We're stealing it up with special people like you.
There we go, got a bit more stacking going on here. There we go, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. So Tiana's Bayou Adventure was absolutely brilliant. I really enjoyed that. Some great theming in there, some great show scenes. It's a long ride. We were going in there for about 12 minutes. It was really long. Lots of drops in there. Some of the animatronics in there are fantastic. The audio is really loud. It's immersive. It's a brilliant ride. I really enjoyed that. So in terms of the ride alone, yeah, I really enjoy it. In terms of how it fits into Frontierland, I still feel the same about it. I do wish that it would have been better if it was kind of its own separate thing rather than trying to merge it in with something I feel like it doesn't really fit very cohesively in with. It's like it's clear that they have a very different vision with Frontierland, and they're trying to fit a lot of smaller areas into one big area. but it just doesn't feel very cohesive. And it's just like with cars. If they built cars somewhere else, like even if it was just a little bit further up, still have it as part of Frontierland, but have it as part of like a slightly different area. So maybe you go from this part of Frontierland into this part of Frontierland, rather than just squishing it all together. I feel like I would like the idea of it a lot more. It just feels like they're trying to put all these different themes, squish them all together into one small area, and it just doesn't really work very well in my opinion. I'd much prefer if they were more spread out, like you have this part of Frontierland, then you go over a little bit further and go to this part of Frontierland. I feel like that would work a lot better if it was a lot more cohesive like that. Just spread the areas out a little bit rather than just squishing them all together. But overall, I'm really impressed with Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I think it's a brilliant ride. And here is the entrance to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, which is closed at the moment for a refurbishment. This isn't going to be opening until 2026, so there's a big refurb going on with this. Loads of work. There's a massive crane over there. Here we go. I don't think we're going to be able to see much of it because they've blocked quite a lot of this area off. But yeah, it's clear that there's some pretty major work going on with this. I think quite a lot of the track is being replaced. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like when it reopens next year. So I'm now going for a ride on Pirates of the Caribbean, so I'll put in some footage of the ride.
What be I offered for these hearty heads? Every one an egg layer.
Pirates of the Caribbean is a fantastic ride. There's such big set pieces in there, such big rooms. You really feel like you're outside and it's nighttime. Like you look up and it feels like you're in these massive rooms that really make you feel like you're outside with these massive set pieces, loads of effects in there. It's an absolutely brilliant ride that I really do enjoy. One of my favorite Disney attractions. I'm gonna go for a ride on Jungle Cruise now. I didn't go on this last time I was here because the queue was always massive for it, and every time I joined the queue and I decided I was going to wait, it closed down due to inclement weather. I rode it in California, however I haven't ridden it here, so yeah, I'm looking forward to getting on this.
12 inches to a whopping 1 foot. That's how we call them the rulers of the jungle, actually, yeah. Oh look, it's Inspiration Falls! If you stand along in a boat, inspire you to go. Deeper. The special bite of the day, it's piranhas. It's a very quick bite, I guarantee, actually. There used to be something on the menu called the steak surprise. It's my favorite, and they got rid of it. I'm so sad, I'll never see another thing. Surprise! Oh my jungle, that's a python. It's not a boa. Boa has feathers. That's not right way. Oh, steak need a gnome or musical chairs. It's not even music playing. That's embarrassing. Now anyway, future ice fields, we might have to split. They're going bananas. But at least they got my Jeep to turn over. Yeah, they used a monkey wrench probably. That was nice of them. So, we ventured the Nile River in Africa. The Nile is the longest river in the world. It goes on for Niles and 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 Niles. If you don't believe me, you must be in Africa. No, they're not looking around. They're chimpanzeeing around, actually. And fun fact, that is what all of us skippers look like when you take the khaki off. Yeah, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. The eighth wonder of the world. The backside of water. Yeah. Oh, hey, stay with me on. Oh, funny. That was really funny, okay? No more musical chairs. No, they say this is the secret to email the meeting. We'll take all the photos you like. They all have their trunks on today. Yeah. Oh, I have a fun fact. I don't know if you know this. Stay seated, please. Stay fully seated at home.
Jungle Cruise is a fantastic attraction here at Magic Kingdom. Of course, I've done the one in California, and then now I've done the one here as well. And it's amazing, no matter where you go on it. I had a really good skipper on there as well. Of course, depending on which skipper you have, they can make it a different experience each time, and they do tend to make it different experiences each time. So you can keep going on it again and again and again, and getting different experiences with different jokes. They talk about different things. We had a brilliant one on there. He was really funny. It was really good as well, because there was obviously a lot of stacking going on at the end. They were taking a while to get people on, so he had to make up a lot of stuff on the spot, and he did really well at just kind of making stuff up on the spot and just like trying to make it fit in with his lines, and he was really good, really professional with it. Like I was really impressed with that, telling loads of jokes, really funny on there. He was asking like a lot of people what their favourite animals were that we saw on the tour. A few people said elephants. They were saying, I'm sure they were saying it just because they wanted him to say the thing. And he was saying, did you know that animals have the best memory of any animal in the animal kingdom? I wish I could remember that. It would really help me on job. He said it. He said that so many times on there. It was funny. He was brilliant on there. Yeah, really enjoyable ride on the Jungle Cruise. So I'm now heading over to Tron Light Cycle Run. I can't wait to get back on this, a Vekoma booster bike. And last time I was here was a couple months after it opened, and you had to get a virtual queue for it. But yeah, no more virtual queue now. It's advertised at 60 minutes. So yeah, really looking forward to getting back on this. It's an absolutely fantastic ride. It's time to enter the grid.
Prepare for Team Blue Light Cycle Run upload sequence. Remember, hold on, keep your head up, and face forward. Initiate in 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Caesars. A championship performance and victory for Team Blue.
Oh wow, that was brilliant. Tron Light Cycle Run is an absolutely brilliant ride. One of my favourite indoor roller coasters. I'd forgotten how good that was. So it was so good that I went round for a second go. I had to go round again. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. So the first ride, it was advertised at 65 minutes. I waited about 45 to 50 minutes. Second ride, it was advertised 65, and I only queued about 40 minutes. So yeah, it was really good. 2 rides on there. Last time I was here, of course, it had the virtual queue, so you could only do it once per day. But now, if you want to go and have a second ride, then you can, which makes it much better. I do prefer it when these rides don't have the virtual queue. As much as it can make them busier sometimes, at least you can get on it knowing that you're going to get on it. And then if you want to go again, then you can do. Like, just go around and have another go, like I did just then. Yeah, it's a brilliant ride, nice and smooth. It's not the longest of rides, however, it doesn't need to be. It is amazing. I've forgotten how good that was. It is incredible. Definitely my favourite ride here at the Magic Kingdom. Well, I'm glad I got my second ride on this one. I did. The queue's absolutely massive now. This must be at least like, I mean, they were advertising it at 60 from just over there, so this must be advertised on at least 90 now. Yeah, I'm glad I did that when I did. So I'm going to go for a ride on Space Mountain now. So this is actually two different roller coasters, this one. And yeah, I do really enjoy Space Mountain. I love a good indoor coaster. Of course, with Tron over there. And they've also got this one just next door. Yeah, this is a brilliant ride. Can't wait to get back on it. So I've just had a ride on Space Mountain and I got on really quickly, so quickly that I forgot to put the GoPro on. Yeah, I've got it in my bag, and then it wasn't until I was about halfway around the ride that I realised I wasn't wearing the GoPro. So yeah, I didn't end up getting any on-ride footage of that one. However, it was really good. Yeah, I queued about like 30 minutes, and then there was a separate line I could go down for single rider. So I did that, and then I pretty much got straight on after that and skipped about another like 10-15 minutes of queuing. So yeah, I got all excited about that and I got on really quickly that I ended up forgetting to put the GoPro on. So yeah, no on-ride footage of that one, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter because it's not as if you would have seen anything. It's literally just in complete pitch black pretty much. The only thing you can see is stars. So yeah, but you're going around, it's really speedy actually, very comfortable. Like the seats are very soft, nicely padded. It feels like sitting in a nice armchair. And then yeah, going around, there's some really big drops in there. It starts off relatively tamer with the drops. It's kind of more like less steep drops and a few more curved drops, building up a little bit of speed, then it slows down again. But then as you get about halfway through the ride, there are some steep drops in there that really catch you off guard. It's a brilliant ride, really enjoyed it. Here we go, it's now time for a ride on the happiest cruise that's ever set sailed on It's a Small World. An absolute classic Disney attraction. Tron looks absolutely spectacular at night. It's advertised at a 95-minute queue at the moment, so it is a long time, and if I do go on that, I'm going to miss Happily Ever After, the nighttime show. So I'm not going to go for a ride as much as I really want to, but I do also want to see the fireworks. But oh my god, it looks spectacular. I did have a night ride on this last time I was here though. Of course, it is mainly for this outdoor section here, but it looks spectacular. It's an incredible ride. So it's just a couple minutes to go now until Happily Ever After. Can't wait to see this show again. So yeah, I'll put in some highlights of the show in the vlog.
And they all live happily ever after. Each of us has a dream.
So you just saw lots of footage there from Happily Ever After, and that was absolutely spectacular. I loved that. It was a nice long show, probably it must have been about like 20, 25 minutes. Really good length to it. Loads of fireworks, loads of lighting, really great music in there. All the projections on the castle, like all the fireworks acting as the backdrop to the castle. It was absolutely amazing. I loved that to bits. And now I'm going to end the day where I began it, with another ride on Haunted Mansion. So let's go for a ride. So I've just had my ride on Haunted Mansion, and I just wanted to show you a look at the Liberty Bell riverboat at night with all the lights on. Looks really nice. It's going to be weird seeing this park without the Rivers of America and the Liberty Bell riverboat, but who knows, next time I'm here maybe there'll be a massive construction wall up. Maybe the next time I'm here will be after this car's expansion actually opens. But no matter what, in the next few years, this area is going to look very different. So it has come to the end of a fantastic day here at Magic Kingdom. I never thought I'd say it, but today has actually been pretty chilled out here at the park. Normally, it gets very busy here. This is the busiest theme park in the world. Of course, queues are going to get big. However, today they haven't actually been that bad. And even when they have been advertised high, they've not necessarily been that amount. Take Tron earlier, for instance. It's advertised at one thing, but it turns out it's actually not as long as they're expecting it to be. I've got on loads of rides today. Operations have been great. I've not been rushing around the place too much, and it's just been a really nice day, really enjoyable. Unfortunately, I didn't get on the Liberty Bell riverboat. I did go over there after I went on It's a Small World, but I got there just after 7 o'clock and I didn't realise they had closed at 7 o'clock. So yeah, I got there just after it closed, unfortunately. So that was a shame. However, it's not the end of the world that I didn't get on that. I would have rather got on other rides anyway, but yeah, it would have been nice to get on it, to have a ride to say goodbye. However, yeah, I didn't get to do that today, unfortunately. Maybe I'll be back at some point throughout the trip and I'll come and get a ride on that. But who knows what's going to happen. There's lots of other stuff coming up, lots of other vlogs to come, more from Universal, more from Disney. There's lots more to come. But yeah, it's been a brilliant day. I've really enjoyed it. That's now the end of this vlog here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at George Kelly and follow me on Twitter at George Kelly. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, everyone, and I will see you all later. Bye.